Okay, that's fine. Okay, hey everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all should be able to hear me. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. I don't know what my phone is, surprisingly. Let me check my phone to make sure y'all can hear me. I thought I brought my phone out here. Let me see. I'll just use my iPad just to see if y'all can hear me, test out the sound. I hope y'all having a good Wednesday. Welcome back. We're about to Google Whisk, and you all are going to meet Pip, my character. I'm going to share with y'all my strategies, and we're going to be utilizing Grok and Google Whisk today. So you'll want to, I'm thinking that what we're going to do is we're also going to make a book. So we're going to make a full-on book as well. So not only are we going to be using the beta testing today, we're going to make a book. That way I can just walk y'all through my creative process so y'all can see the whole thing from top to bottom. But once I confirm that I am live on one of my platforms, we're going to get started. I would love to know where my phone is though. Oh, you know what? I can't check here. Let me check YouTube. I might have to take a pause there and go grab my phone, by the way. I just kind of went live. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I can hear myself on YouTube. So I know I'm live, but y'all give me a second. Let me go find my phone. It might be in here. No. Not having my phone is crazy. Let me stop camera for a second. I can still talk to y'all though. Let's hit the cam. Perfect. All right. So like I said, today we're going to get into the development of a full-on children's illustrated storybook utilizing Google Whisk. And you should know how to start formulating your prompts utilizing Grok. Okay. So I got my phone. So it should be a-okay now. Sorry, y'all. We had to take intermission at the beginning because I did not have my cellular device. Okay, let me check on X and then we're going to get to going. Okay, yeah. We live. Okay. And I got my mouse. Boom. And we're back. So hey, y'all. Like I said, today you're going to meet Pip. I'm going to be doing this every day for the next 30 days, just coming on Google Whisking with y'all using Grok and Google Whisk. And also, I'm going to be doing a follow-up session, and we're going to be going into Google Colab, and I'm going to make synthetic data with Grok to test out the Google Colab's new data science agents, and we can build many, what I call mini AI agents. I've been using Google Colab for the past 4 weeks, playing around with making AI agents. I made a few of them. I made a audio transcriptor because I had a lot of large, like 40-minute, 45-minute, 47-minute audio trainings that I've done in 2022, 2021 that were just stored on my computer. And I wanted to, turn them into articles. There are a lot of AI tools out here that can take your transcriptions and make them into full-on articles and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to go in my arsenal, but I noticed that I transcribed them and I didn't have the tools to do so. So I needed to fix that. Also, I want to add the title on here. I had the title before yesterday. Here it is. Display title. It says show names. Okay, I can't edit that, but we're going to be talking about just creating. So my focus is storybooks. So we're going to be creating children's storybooks. And let me start sharing my screen. Let me get out of some tabs so we can have dedicated time. And we'll just do window. Really excited to show y'all. I need to, and y'all also, I'm actually going to be doing some work like with PIP, because I have the Starry Meadows I need to make into a video. So I might let y'all see me do that process. I haven't made my decision yet, so don't get excited yet. The cinema. I'm trying to see this is the best look. Yesterday when I watched the replay, I didn't like how it looked for y'all, so I wanted to better that, create a better way. All right, so welcome to Google Whisk. You can access Google Whisk at labs.google.com. And this is an amazing platform. You can create some magic, less and play more. I have had the pleasure of creating a character. His name is Pip the Hedgehog, and he takes on adventures. I need to sign back in, which is no problem. So you just sign in and you sign in with a Google account. I have beta access to the Animate. After our session yesterday, I went back to the drawing board and I seen a video from the founder, not the founder, the Google Labs VP. It really inspired me in a way that I needed to be inspired. So I'm going to focus on being more diligent in my project making, because seeing and character consistency across the board with AI art are in high demand, but we also have to understand that models have came a long way. So maybe just working on more effective storyboarding today is my goal. Being able to build in public and show y'all the process and the mistakes and the imperfection is awesome, because once the project is done, I will actually have the moments where it was a success recorded. So that's cool. Let me get into my account. Okay, now we're in. I just had to press back. All right. So I always do a little quick walkthrough. So you can make a plushie, you can make a pin, you can make a sticker. I made plushies for Pip. He has his own plushie, and it's really nice. But that's something that you can do. I can show you how to do a plushie actually right now. I'll just grab a picture of Pip and we can make a plushie live. Because I'll probably just save this as a new updated plushie for him. Because I have a new character photo since from this week. This is his new character photo. Y'all about to see it. There goes Pip. And it's loading. And then here goes our plushie. Here comes the plushie of Pip. I think I'm gonna really like this. Yep, there you go. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Look at him. So I'm gonna save this one. So there he is. You just can't see his backpack fully. So let's try to fix that. You see his straps, but I want, like, if I was to make this a real small backpack. So I'm gonna say, see right here, it says a small backpack. I'm gonna say on his back. See, would that help the generation? But yeah, like I was saying, the storyboarding, what I'm gonna do, because the consistency with his backpack has all been like the thing. I like this one, but I want to see his backpack. I wonder if I can see visible on his back. Right. So I'm just trying to get a plushie with the full backpack on. I don't know, guys. Save that one. This is the one I wanted to save. I think I did. No, I did not. And download. But overall, you can see it can make a plushie. Let me see. Make backpack visible on his back. Oof. I dropped my mouse, y'all. At least the battery didn't come out this time. Got a typo right there. Let me fix it. Because the plushie that I do have, his backpack is on his side. It's like a satchel side. I don't want it on it. And it seems like right here, I have another image. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna upload another image of him. It's a character image. It might help. We supposed to be starting with a book. We over here making a plushie. But that's fine. At least y'all get to see that you can make plushies. I think that's super dope that they have that option. I'm constantly going through the same file. Let's do this. Okay. I'm looking for the photo PIP to upload. I tried to switch PIP to like Leonardo, and those images was just so far off the scope. So I feel like as far as the visuals, Google is home for PIP. Like as far as creating him, I don't think I want to ever use another AI model, AI art model at that for PIP, for anything I'm doing with PIP. So I'm just looking for the image I want to use to help get what we want generated. Okay, here is an image that's pretty clear. I'll use this one. I just saw it. Anyway. Okay, I found it. I was like, Lord, where is these images at? Okay, I found it. So I'm adding it to the scene and seeing if that's gonna help. Because you can kind of see the backpack a little bit more on this image. And this is like a side profile of Pip, by the way. So you got the face, the side profile, and then the style is the plushie. And this is a great example to show you, like, you see how the style is just literally an example of the same. So now we have we got a backpack, but it's like its own little vibe. That's not what I asked for, so we're gonna say around. Up on his back, I'm gonna put around his back. But you see how that image helped? So it's highly encouraged that you just fill in all of the places. Okay, we're generating. And then we're going to go inside of Grok and start our 2 projects today. It says oh my gosh, see, there we go. So that one is close, very close, extremely close. So I love that. But right now, my focus is not the plushies, but I'm happy that we got this far. Let me download this because I would love to use it for future references. So we're going to clear our board. So I call this is basically your dashboard. So when I say clear me, we're going to start deleting stuff. Okay. Now, you know what? I'm going to go inside of Grok and I'm going to, off the top of my head, come up with a concept. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take our AI prompt. So I'm going to break down the prompt for y'all today. So we're inside of Grok, grok.com. I prefer that if you're going to do this, use Grok, the website, not inside of x.com, just for the separation of the platforms, because X is a social media platform and social media can be a huge distraction when you're trying to work on stuff. So you want to make sure that you're giving yourself the dedicated spaces for certain time blocks that you have allotted to work on projects. So this is why I recommend that you use the website for your Grok experience. Now, the prompt is take on the persona of an expert AI illustrator and children's storybook and AI animation script writer. In here, I've included the excerpt of a previous book, and I've given specific instructions. You know what? I'm not gonna start over. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, let's create a simple 2-minute, one scene short film for a PIP. Something about him learning shapes that is newer, divergent awareness centered, because that is the theme of PIP. And to help the model, which is in 8-second shots, let's be very directive in the motion of the animation so that it flows freely and simply. art is being transformed into animation. So keep that in mind when creating this. And I had it set to Grok 2, so I'm going to switch to Grok 3 for this until I run out of my points and stuff when creating this scene. I'm just using Grammarly to clean it up. So we're getting ready to get our AI art prompts and our AI animation prompts so we can get into this new. So this one is called PIP Learn Shapes. I like this because that can be the book. So after we get the animation done, we're actually gonna make the book. And I don't have a PIP's Learn Shapes book, so this is actually a really, really good book concept, and I approve. Love Grok. Grok has become Grok, Kimi, Kimi, AI are my top 2 models out of all the models. And third place is Claude. Third place is definitely Claude. And then everybody else. As far as AI art, of course, you already know Google, Whisk, Image FX, VO, video, VO2. I like Gemini too, but I don't. Recently, I haven't used Gemini a lot. Tomorrow we're gonna make some music. Tomorrow's my birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to me tomorrow. But we're gonna make music. I'm gonna tell you how to make lo-fi music with Google's Music FX, and we'll go into DJ mode and all of that because it's my birthday, of course. I'll be attending the Whisk Discord meetup. Super excited about that. Okay, that's the animations. Look at me, I'm crying. I'm trying every day. I woke up, make mistakes, get back up, try again. Okay, so that's me singing I'm Walking by Mary Mary by the way while I'm reading this. Okay, it is missing the AI art prompts. The animations look great. And can you give me a dedicated character prompt and official scene prompt for the model as well. As you recreate these. So we're getting prompts together. It gave me the animations, but it didn't give me the art prompts because Google Whisk is AI art images that can be animated. So we need the art prompt first before we get the animation prompt. And if we have to like add Kimi AI, I would do that. But I think me and Grok, between Grok 2 and Grok 3, I believe that we'll get it right. Yesterday, we had a lot of kinks and a lot of things that were just out of place. and it wasn't likely landing the way I wanted it to, but I feel like today is gonna hit. This makes perfect in real life. All right. Here we go. We got our art prompts. So the reason why I asked for the same prompt is learned yesterday. I was like, maybe I knew yesterday when I reflected that we were just gonna go in a new direction. I know I was previously trying to, for those of y'all watch the video or here with me yesterday, we were trying to turn one of my previously published PIP books a into an animation project. However, that was not helping the situation because I feel like the book was already kind of set up and how to use this beta user, and sometimes things to fit capabilities. So in order for me to do this, I had to rearrange my expectations so that we can have a more successful output. His what was this? Oh, so okay, this is game changer. Huh. It's basically giving me one shot. Okay, so we're going in here and we're doing one shot. Wow. Okay, let me just do this. And then I'll tell y'all what I'm doing. Tell y'all what I'm doing from there once it's done. So this is our scene, and we're gonna go into animate. All right, we're gonna go back to clock and get our first animation. And this has timestamps, so I'm gonna see how well these instructions are regurgitated. So the video is cooking. Let it cook. You gotta be patient. It takes a little second. Too long. It's pretty speedy. But all animations are like it. Animations and AI art, you gotta be a little patient with it. Because it's literally generating actual art in minutes. Just waiting on it to generate. It's still loading. Okay, we have our first. See how it goes. So that's him. It looks like, I don't know, it just seems like it took like seconds for it to really get into what I asked for. And he still didn't really take his backpack off. Hmm. The only thing I can think of is just try it again and see the second time do it. I think it will. So we're waiting on the generation of it. Probably have to go out. Oh no, I didn't mean to go out completely. Well, fine. So we just lost this way. It happens. Let's do it again. Nah, I want a fresh board. gonna do real quick. So I'm gonna upload our images. Is it still live? I'm so confused. If I'm live, I'm just going to continue. Okay, so I'm live. I just heard me say that. I'm listening on my phone to get this together. Okay. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Because I don't even know what just happened. All right, and we're back. Y'all, I got kicked off the stream, didn't know what was going on. Thank God it had a rejoin button. So for 5 minutes, y'all was in a situation with me. All right, so we're going to start over because we lost our progress. So I'm going to be re-adding the images. Uh-oh. Okay, let's share screen and get back to it. I'm going to add my subject, which is PIP. I'm going inside and get in our scene prompt. Okay. The scene, fine, but again, we are needing a specific AI art image that will be animated. So each animation needs its own AI generated still image. So the scene prompt request was more so keep the setting and background the same. So I'm fine tuning the scene right now, and then we'll put the scene prompt here. This is how Pip's. This is Pip. This is one of his character poses. I'll leave that up here until we get ready to do the next thing. And let me change this. So I had this set away. All right. So let's go back over to grok.com. It says was unable to finish replying. Let's retry it. Probably because I got off the screen. So right now, Grok is generating the scenes. I like the first iteration, though. It just didn't fully follow what the instructions was 100%, but we're getting there. Okay, so it's still generating. I still need one scene prompt. You don't have to rewrite everything else. Just the prompt, just the scene prompt to establish the setting of the short film. All right, so let's go put in our scene prompt right here. Perfect. So this is shot one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna add another subject picture of him, of PIP, and see would that enhance it, because it's the the backpack is around his chest. Actually, you know what I'm about to do? Write this and don't include his backpack. Because the common theme in, I would say, challenge has been his backpack. So just for purposes, because there are going to be things where he doesn't have his backpack for sure in the future. So we can start with that journey now. Oh, I meant the entire 15 scenes. And give me a style prompt as well, please. Okay, so we're just waiting on our generations so we can start. So it's going to be PIP learn shapes. So we have a style prompt now. That's something we didn't have before. And I'm going to start including that moving forward, honestly. I feel like all three need to. Once we finish this, I actually want to get into something else I've been thinking about because I saw like an image of like an old grandpa. It looked like a throwback Cartoon Network type of show imagery, and I want to do something like that. So once we complete this, we'll get it back too. So that'll be our three things: storybook, this, and another Whisk project. So now we have our style, and we have our character. I said I was gonna upload another character. Let me find the one I had recently. Okay. So this is a rewrite. So you know what? I'm just gonna use all of these. I know I just uploaded this, but I'm gonna use the new character prompt they gave me for him. Because in this one, he's not gonna have the backpack. Okay, that looks like Pip. Uh-oh, click the wrong screen. Let's move here. And then we got our style prompt that we're gonna put in our style box. So again, you can either upload or generate your own. We're getting our own from the prompt we got from Grok. Let me go ahead and clear the board here. All right, boom. No, that was a style prompt. I put the style prompt in the wrong. So where is the scene prompt? That's what I needed. Here we go. This is our scene prompt. So we're gonna delete that and add this This is the scene one, and then I'm gonna add the style one. Clear this out. Got it, and then style. Okay. Here we go. Let's add this. Amazing. I like both of these. So I'm actually going to keep both because we might need all of them. So sometimes it generates one, sometimes it generates two, but it never goes more than two right now. Generations. Maybe in the future it'll do multiple. I'm not sure, but as of right now, that's what it does. So this is the first time in history we're doing a full no backpack PIP. Y'all are watching the history of my character. Hey, I love all these. So I see that I'm gonna be using multiple. That's okay. I like that. All right. I think we're gonna have to start eliminating actually. I'm gonna let this one go, and I'm gonna let this one go. All right, it is cooking. Let's see what we get. Oh Lord, I thought I had it on the screen where y'all can see. My bad, y'all. Okay, let's see the animation. That was all right. And go to the next one. Okay, so it's cooking. It should be a-okay. It's still loading. Okay, so it's cooking. All right, I just need to make sure y'all couldn't hear certain stuff. Yeah, 50%. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, Let's see what it does. I'm waiting on the animation. So we're like working on scene consistency, character consistency, and things of that nature. So it's always like it's something that's universally right now the goal across all AI models, AI art models. And I feel that, of course, once we get to that level of accuracy, it's going to be amazing for the whole entire industry. But in order to get there, look at that. I liked how that came out. The only thing, the only thing I would say, well, let's just keep going right now. I got a plan I'm going to stick with. All right, it's animating. That's interesting. So it's at 50%. We're almost there. All right, let's see the animation. It's like completely different every time. It's doing what is being asked to do from the prompt. Uh-oh, I done messed up, y'all. I done hit the dang on back button. Whisk doesn't have where it saves your project right now, your progress. So if you do make the mistake of backing out of the system, that's what happens. So let me get back into Whisk. Oh, Lord. Hold on. There we go. Hmm. But with it is shown improvements, but with the still images being different. For example, if the flower is a main element, then as so just as you describe the hedgehog with detailed instructions for consistency, the flower or any other reoccurring elements needs to be explicitly detailed in each prompt to ensure not only scene and character consistency, but element consistency. Please rewrite. Because the flower kept changing, it made it hard for even the scenes to flow. So I just kind of went in with a better reiteration prompt to add more elements of consistency with Grok. And it says, I understand your concern. Consistency and reoccurring elements like two petal sensory flowers crucial for still images, just as it is for PIP and the scene itself. I'll rewrite the 15 shot single scene short film for PIP's learning shapes with explicit detailed descriptions for the flower and other key elements like the round plant, square leaf, triangular plant. This ensures element consistency alongside the scene and character consistent flower be uniformly a small two petal sensory flower, slightly taller than a sprout with a slender glowing silver stem rooted in the soil topped with two curved petals, one vibrant red and one deep blue on the right. So I'm actually gonna stop the generation and say pick one solid color for any and all elements. Just because the the model is advanced, but we want to kind of work with the model, and that right and left doesn't always pan out the way I want it to. So I want to lessen the request so that it flows. Alrighty, Grok is still loading our scenes. So we have our new, so it didn't give us a new character. Yes, it did. So we got a new everything. So I'm gonna build our subject prompt. So bring in PIP into the set. There he goes. And then we got our scene. And then we got our style. And y'all just seen me like the conversation with Grok. So it just goes to show like Grok has always been, in my opinion, in my level of evaluation of the model has always been very advanced when it came to just natural language conversion. Out of all large language models, I feel like from day one, Grok came out as a true natural language processing model. It was always witty in its responses and always entertaining and kind of great at the whole mirroring and mimicking you. So I feel moving forward, we're gonna probably see Grok skyrocketing in the competition zone, and that's just me being honest. I feel like certain models just has their knack. Like when it comes to writing, I don't feel like no model is touching Claude. You can recommend other models, but Claude is top tier when it comes to writing projects. And I would also say I really rarely use ChatGPT. Like I'll use it to use my own GPTs, of course, that I built on there. I built the SEO coach. I built um, the prayer craft helper. I built, what's the other GPT I made? I made a lot, but those two. Oh, and I made script coach. So I don't really use ChatGPT as much as I did in 2022 and 23. I like DeepSeek, but when DeepSeek became super popular, I noticed that it was very hard to get your generations answered because it was so many users. Like it was so many users. So I would try to put in, my request and it will tell me, oh, try again later. So I didn't like that. But then shortly, like I want to say like 2 days after that, I heard about Kimmy from a interview from a speaker that was invited on CNN. She mentioned Kimmy, and I hadn't really heard anything about Kimmy, and neither I'm very active in a lot of AI enthusiasts and leader communities on X and in other places, and I read and I watch a lot of videos and I listen to a lot of information to just, stay on top of things. And I had never heard of Kimmy. So when I went to Kimmy is amazing. It's an open source Chinese based AI model. And there's no limit to the thread. And I love the responses. And if you like the results of DeepSeek, then you would really, really enjoy Kimmy. And Kimmy is pretty much is very intuitive. Like I can't really say like when I course correct, meaning when I say course correct, reiterate or I'm going through constant iterations so that the output of what I'm asking for is improved. It normally does it. I rarely have hiccups. I've had a few hiccups, that's why I said rarely, but I feel like all models get to a point where even if you're reiterating, if the thread is like, if I, one tip, I would say if you do not need internet search, do not start off your thread with that highlighted because it will throw your whole conversation off. It's something about that connecting it to the web that messes it up. So here we go. Okay. A plus plus. So I said all that to say when if you're a person who wants like alternative methods, I would recommend Kimmy or DeepSeek. If you want to focus on your writing projects, I would say use Claude. And there are other models that I haven't had the chance to test yet, like Menace. They probably already gave me beta access, but I haven't even checked their email. I'm not even gonna hold you. So I literally probably have beta access. And I'm in the Discord group too. They be dropping codes. Let me check now. They be dropping codes so you can get access. And I haven't checked lately, which is wild. But I guess I wasn't so hyper focused on it. You can only be on hyper focus on certain things. So yeah, the last time they dropped codes was on the 8th. And I remember that post. So I don't see any new post of them dropping codes. So I didn't miss nothing. But glad I checked. So now I don't have to feel no type of way. But yeah, I can't wait to get into Menace because I've heard great things about it. And there are more and more models coming, y'all. So just, I would say, just if you're a person who hasn't started your journey, just think about a project that you want to complete that you know AI could assist you with best. Like we're sitting here doing illustrative work where you don't have to invest thousands upon thousands to get high quality animations right now. Okay, so it's all working out. But Google Whisk is hands down the most amazing AI art model I've ever seen. Period. And I know we have Mid Journey and all of that, but I used Mid Journey before multiple times. I am still a huge fan of Leonardo, but even when I tried to, and I shared this yesterday, I tried to go take Pip to Leonardo, and I hated the generations of him. He looked crazy. He looked so off. I was like, oh, dude. Like, it was a cool look. It wasn't like horrendous. It just wasn't him. And I'm like, I can't have this structured visual of him just take this big old upgrade. It kind of reminded me of when they changed Dora the Explorer to this other version. I, no, it doesn't look the same when they made that shift. I think they did the same thing to Blue's Clues, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know. I didn't like it when I was a child. So I guess I'm being stern now that I'm my own animator. I'm like, no, we're not. We're gonna just give him a full, complete new look where he looks like a new person. I guess that's the artist in me. That's wild. Okay, let's see. And also, if you just want to build a portfolio, you can use these tools as well because all of it is helping you learn how to prompt better. There is a model, excuse me, that I want to use that is built to help you. Like it takes your prompt and it enhances it, but it's like super advanced. I think it's like a whole developer type tool. It's not like something that and the average everyday AI user would use. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but I haven't had the pleasure of using it yet. But I've heard amazing things about the tool. Like nothing but amazing things about the tool. So, so I want to I want to see, can I get into that and maybe it can help with just overall animation prompting as a whole project. Like eventually, I want to take a full animation script and put it through that tool and see the difference of what it comes up with and then test it out. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. And we're not going to be on as long tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday. But I wanted to come on here and be consistent because, we're doing this every day. But we're going to at least have, 90 minutes together at minimum. But I probably won't be doing it as long because, scheduling other things and obligations and work I have to do. Even though this is work too. This is definitely work. Because Pip is actually a real character with real books. So if you're a parent watching, go to Amazon, type in Rosemary Salem, and you'll see Pip books. Have 5. If you want to support, you can grab a copy of any of the books. There's Kindle versions of his stories. Actually, I'll show y'all. I'm gonna go to Amazon real quick, pull it up. Rosemary Salem. Let me say Pip. So here it is. These are all of my books for Pip. It's right here. 1, 2, 3. This is the coloring book. 4 and 5. So I told y'all I made 5 books and 1 coloring book. So if you just want to do the coloring book, if your child colors, it is available. You can get the Kindle. You can get the books on Kindle Unlimited. You can support that way. But these are all of the current actual books that are available for purchase. So make sure y'all go support and grab a copy. So we have Pip's Mountain Quest, Pip in the Starry Meadow, Pip's Ocean Adventure, Pip's Snow Day, and Pip's Alphabet Adventure Coloring Book. The coloring book is amazing. It actually has the letters, so they can color in the letters, and it breaks it down. So it's an actual workbook, very educational centered. And then Pip's Sensory Garden Adventure, Pip's Ocean Adventure. So go support. This is the latest one that I published, but this is the very first book that I published with Pip. And look, there go that rolled up backpack. So remember I told y'all yesterday. So my first book was published on December 27, 2024 for children's books, not my first book, period. I have other books, but for children's books, that was the first one. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Pip's Mountain Quest, and then I did Pip's Snow Day. I'm just showing y'all. Yep, and Pip's Snow Day was January the 20th, 2025. And we were actually having an active snow day. So I created that book. And I live in Texas. We was having a snow day. So I literally published that book on that day. So I thought that was super cool. And Pip's Ocean Adventure was published. Oh no, so January 16th. So Pip's Ocean probably was right after. So you can see his backpack. And it's, like I said, you can get Kindle and paperback. So it is available. Support Pip. We have Pip's Sensory Garden. Here it is. And it's available Kindle and paperback. And this one was published on January the 15th. Dang, so I did back to back. Yeah, I was cooking on these books though. So I dropped one and then another one. And believe it or not, I have multiple still sitting that I haven't published. So I've only published these, but I literally have completed books with images and everything still waiting to be published because I'm working on, enhancing the brand right now. So those are available on Amazon. So y'all know Pip is a real character. Like I said, this is the latest book. Oh, it's not the latest book. I don't know which one is the latest, but I think the coloring book is the latest one. But this is Pip in the Starry Meadow, and this is the coloring book. Let me click on everything. So the coloring book is the only one that's paperback only, and then Pip's Mountain Request, because I'm transparently, I messed up on that was my first one, and I messed up on the sizing, and there's no way for you to redo it unless you republish it. So I just decided that for that book, it won't have a paper version, but it does have a Kindle version. So this is I just wanted to pull it up so I show y'all the back. So this is how the coloring sheets look. Look at that. Phenomenal, right? Yeah. And for this coloring book, I use Google Whisk, and I use Quinn 2.5. Now, Quinn 2.5 is a Chinese-based model, AI model, open source. It is very limited on what you can do, such as like once you hit certain numbers of generations on any AI art or any AI videos, you literally have to wait 24 hours for it to reset. So it's very limited. So just a FYI, but it was able to help me complete this project with success. And I'm super grateful to have the coloring book and everything. So that's available on Amazon. Alrighty, let's see our animation. We finally got it to touch it. Yay. Okay. We finally got Pip to touch it. That was something that it wasn't doing before. All right, we got the animation prompt. So just a training point, if you want to, once you get access to, once they like release it to the public, you'll have your AI art prompt. Then you would tell you, I would highly encourage you to create a separate animation prompt so that you can animate the image with more detail. It can absolutely just, you can just absolutely just say animate and let it be on its own and create its own direction if that's what you're looking for. I remember tomorrow we're going to be doing lo-fi music, so we'll go inside of Google Whisk, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create lo-fi images, and so lo-fi type images, and I'm going to use the lo-fi type images for my actual lo-fi channel, and this will be the first time that I will be using the Animate for a project like that, and I will show y'all how to use Google Whisk as well as how to use um, Music FX, Google Music FX, to create lo-fi music with a lo-fi visual video. And then you can use your respective editing platform, such as CapCut. I use Clipchamp, Microsoft Clipchamp, because it's very simple. But you can use whatever model. You can even use iMovie. Look at that. Look at that. Sheesh. Love it, love it, love it. Did y'all see that? Let's play it one more time. You said circle in the air, y'all. It's giving, do you believe in magic? For real. I like that a lot. So that's what we got in store tomorrow. And later on this evening, don't forget we're going into Google Colab, so I'll be doing more coding stuff tonight. And it might be late, I ain't gonna hold you, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take me a long nap, but I normally wake up, so we'll just get into it. And that's how I want to bring in my birthday, doing some coding, because I don't just animate. And I love Colab. It's so much easier. Once I built my first like agent inside of Colab, it was like a whole love at first sight situation. Even though I've gotten better in my journey with understanding, I'm still learning. Like I have a whole learning program and communities and stuff. So I just take everything one day at a time because I am actually learning and producing at simultaneously and creating. So this actually makes it easier for me to still keep up with content creating, doing it like this. Because though y'all are watching me, I'm actually actively building and using this. So it makes. Oh, also, I wanted to tell y'all Google Whisk saves your progress automatically to your library. However, if you had an active dashboard already set up, and like I showed y'all seen me happen a couple of times, I had to rejoin and log in because I made a mistake or exit out of it. So just know that you will have to recreate everything. But as far as like your previous outputs, I just wanted to clarify that is automatically saved to your library. They don't delete those. Okay. I believe even the ones that, so like even if you're deleting it from the board, it will still be in your library. That's why if you want to keep up with some stuff, I believe you can heart it, but I don't know if the hearts are stored in the library yet. But that would be a good thing for them to kind of add another file folder, or like if they could like set it up to where everything is project based. Just a little organizing. Okay, now the flower turned into this. Okay. But those are just like tips that I can tell you. I don't even know how long we've been on here, y'all. That's another thing I like about doing this. It just time flows. I don't want to say flies. It just flows when you're getting work done. So this is Pip's Learn Shapes. He's still in the sensory guarding, so it still kept the same theme, even though I asked it to come up with a new idea. I wasn't as, because I put sensory as like the main example. Mostly all models will still stick with what you've given it as data, because that's what it's been learning, your data. So I could have started a new thread, and that would have more than likely been more successful. as far as starting completely over. So just keep those type of things in mind. And that's just basic prompt engineering advice. Well, it's not basic. It's pretty advanced, but it's just something to be aware of. But I encourage everybody to get started on their journey. I watched a video last night of a guy making a game with Claude. I've made a game. I made my game is called Funky Bingo. It's fire. It's pretty advanced. I like it a lot, but I wanna create I wanna create like a farming type of game, mobile, and I wanna start like releasing it on Android first. But yeah, there's been but if you use Claude, you can really take that to the next level. So I know I haven't been inside of my Trey account in a minute. So I literally fluctuate everything. But my goal is to develop another game soon. I'm really just trying to think of the concept though. I don't have the concept right now. So even if I wanted to say something about it, I can't because I'm genuinely still thinking about it. But Funky Bingo, that that was a success. So I can see myself like really taking it to the next level. So yeah, we're gonna really see a lot of progress. I want to make sure this is not the same prompt. Digital. Because I'm trying to see, did I delete some of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we're on 7. I gotta choose which one I'm gonna choose. This one. Okay, we're good. I had to make sure we were like in alignment. Yes. I would say in the future I would like to have a better documentation flow. So that's another thing I need to start implementing is documentation. Because that will save a lot of frustration when with projects like this. But right now I'm just trying to complete stuff. That's my goal, is to complete, to be a finisher. So it's loading. It was supposed to be streaming on this platform, but I should have known it was going to have a little hiccup. Whew. Let's see. So we're waiting on the animation. But yeah. All right, let's see. This is fire. Him creating the shapes is like legendary, y'all. Come, come through, Come through, come through, come through. This just took a whole nother upgrade. That one little decision change your trajectory of the success of the project. I love it. So this is our current storyboard, y'all. So y'all can see. I'm waiting on our next image. So if y'all tune in tomorrow, make sure y'all tell me happy birthday. I feel like that viral video and the man going around who like, tomorrow my birthday. And I love that we have a meetup tomorrow for official Google Whisk event tomorrow on my birthday. I'm just like, yes. What better way? Ooh, it's yawning for me. But also, if y'all want like step by step, go watch my YouTube channel. If you're not tuned in watching me on YouTube right now, go watch my YouTube channel. I have a 4-part series on how you can create your own storybook, where I actually walk you through like the whole process. So you can watch me live, build my own stuff. I put information out there. So I can follow me on Twitch, Rosemary Salem. Make sure y'all repost this, share this. Once it's posted and done, come tell me your favorite part. Like it, heart it, share it, increase my views and visibility. If this has brought you any type of wisdom, that will be greatly appreciated. That's how you can sow and support, or you can go and purchase one of our PIP collection books. Just showing y'all again. Here we go. Okay, our animation is here. This is super fire. All right, next scene. Okay. So it's loading. Again, with Google Whisk, gotta give it a minute. It's not like ultra super fast like most models aren't. So Even though, and I had to learn this from just listening to like true veterans in the game, the models have came a long way. So with that in mind, even though we've been spoiled with certain models with fast outputs, it's always important to still exercise patience and know that you're still getting a quantum leap jump of expertise and outputs that would normally take the average human being at hours to complete, right? So you're still receiving advancement. So it's no need to be frustrated with any AI model at that, because you're already being catapulted and accelerated by just using the model, even if it's going grandpa style. Because I've even heard that ChatGPT, the $200 a month version, is quote unquote slow, and they're paying $200 for a quote unquote slow AI model. Understand? But it's not necessarily about the speed, it's about the quality. So I just kind of wanted to keep that in mind if you were kind of like overweighting on the generations of the animation. Just please keep that in mind. Okay, let's watch it again. Okay, we're waiting on our next animation. Don't forget to heart the live stream. Those of y'all watching, if you shout out to chat on Twitch. I was supposed to include y'all yesterday, but I didn't. So I was very new to this platform as far as streaming, so I was trying to get it connected and it wouldn't work. So it would be amazing. Y'all can heart it up. I do know I need to catch up on a lot of the new releases though. It says last chance to sign up. But creating synthetic data is, I feel like, going to be the next lucrative opportunity in AI. Creating synthetic data and then creating data analyzation systems, AI systems is going to be like the next big moves. And a PIP is learning the triangle. Look at that. That's super amazing. Okay. So PIP was created because I was exposed to Google Whisk in December, and I decided to use it to create a children's book. And from there, it really just took off. But PIP actually wasn't the first style book. I was trying to do Joseph in the Bible as a lamb. And they kept, like, every time it was just a different lamb every freaking time. And that was the very first book that I tried to create with Google Whisk. And then I said, well, just come up with something else. I don't even know exactly what I said, to be honest. But whatever I said, it changed my life because Pip was born and created. And once I seen Pip, I was like, this is it. Now I am going to create different characters and stuff like that in the future. But like I knew that it was on once Pip was born. But just to give you a little history about Pip, and he was created in a place where I don't want to say desperately, but I needed a creative outlet. Because marketing my main focus, and that's been my main focus, is marketing, branding, my whole career. Ever since I've been an entrepreneur and been on this path, and what a path it has been, with a lot of high highs and low lows. But that's life. And honestly, if you ask me, would I do it again? I would say yeah. Because it's something about believing in yourself that changes your whole view on life. So with AI, I feel like it's going to empower more people to step into the light of who they are and what they can do with a little bit more support that they may not feel from human interaction. They can be supported in other ways, and that's okay. I think AI is so potent and so powerful. And with everything, there are pros and cons, but I sway away from the negativity because I feel like whatever you feed grows. You know what I'm saying? I want to do more AI art workshops now, so that's the main goal. But for now, y'all can just watch my trainings on my YouTube. They're very detailed and descriptive. Trust me. All right, here's our next animation. It's the almost touch for me. It's like, did you touch it or no? He didn't even catch one of the flakes. Did y'all see that? He didn't even catch one of the flakes. That's hilarious. Like, did you even try, Pip? He's just reaching into the sky. So my first ever book was published in 2017 in October. It was Dominate Your Market, your play-by-play guidebook to building a profitable brand. And that was my first ever book. And believe it or not, I just thought it was just like mission impossible to become an author because, sometimes your goals can seem so extraneous. You know what I mean? Like it can seem too much or too big for you to fulfill. Like you feel inadequate to your own goals. But with AI, I foresee a lot of that being those self-limiting beliefs to be eliminated because you can ask the model and tell the model what you want and literally get somewhere. You'll be a point. If you believe in laying a brick a day, you will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bricks a day utilizing the power of AI. And once you start getting those daily dopamine hits of success and those feel good moments towards your goals, you'll start accomplishing more. I'm telling you. So I like talking about AI. I can talk about it all day. But this allows you all to kind of see me be focused on one particular subject area and see my workflow process that I'm continuing to master, but I've technically mastered. And I brought up my first book because one of the main reasons why I wrote Dominate Your Market, your play-by-play guidebook to building a popular brand, is because a lot of the information that I put in there was just the information that people were quote unquote gatekeeping about branding. And I just felt like over it. And I was always a person that was like, well, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna tell people all in one what they need to know. I guess because I'm a person, the way I learn, I just like give me as much as information as possible so that I can, you know, regurgitate it and kind of work my own process. That looks good up there. Let's watch it again. So with AI, I like that I get to actually learn my way. I don't have to, nothing is forced. It understands that I want the information. I can tell it the way I want to learn or receive information. So it's like you're in control of the conversation. You're starting a conversation, right? But you're also directing the conversation. So I think that's one of the many overlooked powers of AI. It is a true assistant, almost like a life assistant, depending on how deep you get into it and what you're using it for. He looked turned in these images. I'm gonna use this one though. Look at him, his hands up. Go Pip, go Pip. So Pip's birthday is December 27th. I'm gonna have to make sure I do something special for him. There's another builder on X. His name is Crow. He has a project. The project is the Jasmine Project, and he has a birthday for Jasmine. So I'm gonna have a birthday for Pip. Saying the first book was published on the 27th. And that's the first. That's the one I'm gonna use as his birthday. Even though I know I have the first ever Pip book was called Pip's. You know what? No, I just need to go back and figure out what was his official birthday because that's not fair. Because technically, the published book on Amazon is not the first book. The first book is called Pip's Magical Adventure, and it's it's on it's available on YouTube, but it's not available like to the public yet because it's super short. It's on my profile too. If y'all want to go look at it. That's when I first started posting about it. So I'm trying to see, do I want to use December 27th as his birthday, or like the very first day I created the um Pip's magical was it magic? Yeah, magical forest adventure. That's the name of it. I think I'll use that one. And that version of Pip actually looks completely different. Not completely, it just looks different. It still looks like him. It's just you if you saw it, you're gonna see the difference. One because though that image wasn't storybook illustration. Okay, got his paws in the hand, y'all. Let's see. Okay, it kind of took a new direction that I wasn't expecting, but okay. We're going to our next scene. Mm-hmm. So just another scroll through our storyboard. Here we go. All right. So this is our animation prompt. Now it's creating the video. Now, when we come back and we start doing the lo-fi, it's probably gonna be we're definitely not gonna be on a long time, but it's gonna be worth your while because you'll know how to do it yourself. And I might think of another genre, but I like DJ mode. It's kind of fire. So you'll see how Google Labs Music FX works. Bless me. Creating the video. I'm just waiting on it to load. Okay, that's one more time. All right. I'm waiting on this. You know, I didn't even check to see if I could see chat today. Dang it, I forgot to connect it. Oh, we ain't even been on here that long. I'm tripping. Yesterday, it was on a minute, but I ain't even been on it that long. That's crazy. I just thought we was just hours and hours in. It was a few hours. Just okay. Let's look. All right, y'all. I have gotten all of the scenes, and they are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm downloading all of my scenes. That's me clapping for myself. We have successfully created the full storyboard using Google Whisk. Let me come on here. Stop sharing. We did it, y'all. So I have all the videos. I'm gonna put it together. Okay. And add the wordings and everything. I'll probably bring y'all into that process after I do some things that will probably be a little bit more tedious, and I just want to be off the camera to do that. But thank y'all for tuning in to Google Whisk with me. We have successfully created all 15 scenes for PIP Learn Shapes. Y'all seen the outputs, y'all seen the ups and downs, the mishaps, all of that. So I encourage y'all to go on Google Whisk and start using this Google Whisk to create images. And if you want access to the anime, you can join the Discord, and I believe they still are accepting applicants to get access to the beta. If not, when it's released, you have all of these videos that are stored on my YouTube channel, Rosemary Salem. Shout out to Twitch, shout out to X.com, all of y'all watching me. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, repost. That helps increase my engagement. And I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. Come back tonight. We're going to be in Google Music FX using DJ mode. I'm going to also be using Google Wix to come up with videos to create a whole lo-fi video showing y'all that process. We're also going to be doing a Google collab session where we'll be testing out Google Data Science Agent, the new Google Data Science Agent. We're going to create synthetic data and create many AI agents. And tomorrow's my birthday, so shout out to me. So tomorrow we're going to be doing Music FX. Tonight we're going to be doing the data agents because I said tomorrow we're going to do the music one. Okay, so in between that, I might just spontaneously pop up. But thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's here. Love y'all with the love of Christ. Come back tomorrow. Show me some birthday love. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be blessed.